Our customers today have higher expectations than ever before. They are no longer comparing any of our companies with the direct competitors. What they're comparing us to is the great experience they had last night at a restaurant, the great experience at a hotel, or a great experience that any one of us might have provided, and then we jump to a completely different industry, and somebody says, why can't they be as good as... How many people believe it's important to satisfy your customers? Raise your hands if you believe that to be true. Good, everybody's hand goes up. Let me tell you the reality of the situation. There are some studies that say 60 to 70% of satisfied customers don't come back, and here's why. They're just satisfied. You can't just be satisfactory, because satisfactory is a rating. It's right in the middle. It's average. How do you like your haircut? It's fine. Fine is like the F-bomb of customer service. To a lot of people, loyalty means we have to keep our customers for life. If we focused on the next time, every time, ultimately we'll create a lifetime of loyalty. But if day in and day out, consistently and predictably, we are better than just average, our customers will look at us and say, we are the best at what we do. Sure, we can look at sales, and that's important, but the one statistic that matters more than anything is, did the customer come back? About 6 weeks ago, I sat down with the client. We actually designed today's program. It's crafted just for this audience to specifically meet the success criteria that the client has given. So the two questions that I ask up front that make the biggest difference. Number one, what are the 3 specific ideas they want this audience to walk away with? And then the second question, and this is really big, if we were to get together a year from now, what would have to happen for this to be a true success?
Let's welcome Shep Hyken. Good afternoon. Best looking group I've been in front of today.
The measure to me of a really high quality speaker is that they will listen to what we want them to integrate. When he talked about elements of our brand, he wove that into the whole tapestry of his presentation, makes it believable, makes it come alive, makes the audience go, he gets us.
Manage your first impressions. Each and every one of those first impressions you have with that particular customer, you're setting the tone for whatever interaction is to follow. It's real simple. It's the way you look at people, the way you smile at people, what your body language says. That is the opportunity for us to make the relationship, to take it a step further, or perhaps it's an opportunity that's missed. Some people say one thing and they mean something completely different. I am driving down the street one night, my wife looks over at me as we're driving by Baskin & Robbins, you know, the ice cream place, and she says, honey, would you like to stop and get some ice cream? And I said, no. And I kept driving. Could have saved that evening with an extra question. Would you? 2 words. The idea of the extra question will allow us to better understand our customers. It'll allow us to better serve our customers, upsell and cross-sell our customers for the appropriate time. Ask the extra question.
Shep is very dynamic, right? He keeps your attention, he's giving you really good information, and then he really helps you to apply that information.
I want somebody to share their moment of magic, an example of when they've created a great experience for one of their customers.
We were finishing up our grand opening weekend, and a gentleman just got done with his haircut, got in his car, and his car wouldn't start. Meanwhile, it was pouring down rain. My car was around the corner, so I took off my shoes, was out there in my bare feet, and jumped his car for him.
Holy cow, now that is a moment of magic. Once we're finished with the speech, that's when I go back and actually type up my notes on that presentation. I want to be able to give my client a recap of exactly the points that I made. It's a great piece that the audience members can use to share with the teams that they work with. I'll go into the audience and I'll ask them, what did you hear that you're going to use? Go ahead, what is your idea?
Always ask the extra question.
When the rest of the audience members read or hear what their peers and their colleagues are saying about the presentation, what they plan to use, then we start to see content being implemented. A tiny little bit of extra time is all it takes to make that customer feel that they're more than just a number. If we are predictably and consistently a little bit better than average all of the time, we have an opportunity to restore the confidence of that customer to come back and do business with us again. And everybody thinks customer loyalty is about a lifetime. It's not about a lifetime. It's all about the next time.